Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking about my second week of ballet. Unfortunately, I got COVID this week, so I was only able to go to one class instead of two, and we are currently in a heat wave, so if I start sweating, that's why. One thing that I did think about was in my hesitations to take ballet, I realized that they were kind of irrational. Like, I was worried that, wow, I'm like way too old to be taking ballet at this point. And I also thought that I was too muscular, too like big. I don't know. I just thought, like, I envisioned like a petite little ballet dancer, and also a lot of the people that I followed who were pole dancers who were previously ballet dancers were very small framed. So these things kind of held me back from originally taking ballet, and I just wanted to bring that up because they're irrational. So I had to kind of put myself in the frame of like the same way that I encourage anyone to pole dance. Like, literally anyone can do it. You don't have to have a certain body type, you don't have to have a certain physique or strength level. Everyone starts somewhere and you build off of that. So me telling myself that I couldn't do ballet because I was like too something, it was just kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I'm really happy that I just put that aside and did it anyway, because I mean, when I went to the class, there were girls of all body types, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I felt immediately at ease. So something to think about when you're taking a pole class too, or when you're teaching, is that people might have these like certain perceptions of what it is when they come in. And just observing the things around you might have like an impact on what you think all of ballet is or all of pole is, which is just not true, but that can be what your first experience is like. So basically, I went to one class and we did kind of the same things as we did before. The tendus, battements, like kind of all the same terms, but I was able to do some ballet on my own, even with COVID, just in my own room. I actually practiced with the pole, which I kind of have been doing since I started, well, when I first took ballet, like in 2018. I will do like the drills, but I'll hold on to the pole while I do them. So I did it in my room, and it was actually a really good experiment. So one thing I noticed, the difference between a ballet class and a pole class, is that with pole, we usually have a chance to record ourselves, and I always encourage that for students because then they can see like what they look like and see their form. But with ballet, there's no such thing. Maybe there are classes that do that, but not in the ones I've ever taken. And I can see how it like is distracting too. It's not like it's a completely different type of class, but I do feel like a lot of my learning has taken place from watching my videos and watching my form and then fixing it. So relying completely on the teachers to make the corrections to you is like, that's something I'm trying to adapt to. Anyways, in doing it on my own, I was able to watch myself a lot more closely and see like my knees and my feet, because in class you just don't get to like, a lot of times in the ballet class, you're blocked by another person or you're not facing the mirror, especially when you switch directions. Doing it in my room, I actually learned a lot, and I think I'm going to continue doing that. So before I turn into a puddle, because it's 100 degrees out, I'm going to end this video. I'm hoping that if my COVID leaves my system, that I will return to ballet next week. Thanks for watching.